Well, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And it's your boy Lunabo Fololo. I'm your cryptocurrency enthusiast, network marketing, professional. You know what? I'm actually thinking, guys. We're actually going to be doing a review right now on a brand new project, which I'm really, really excited about. Of course, I'm going to try not to be biased, but on one hand, I'm actually very, very excited about this project. But let's see. I'm so excited to a point that I actually want to change. People know me as a cryptocurrency enthusiast. That's what I call myself. That's what I have been over the last 4 years. But I actually want to change right now. I want to be a self-appointed Bitcoin Vault ambassador. Why? Because I'm so excited about this project. I can hardly contain my excitement. So the reason being is, I got involved in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general 4 years ago, and there was always this thing on the back of my mind. If only I had gotten involved back in 2010, back in 2009. I would have gone head in first. I would have, tried to get as much Bitcoin as possible. I would have done, my all in terms of spreading the gospel, educating the public about Bitcoin, as I have done over the last 4 years. So there was always this longing that, hey, I wish I had gotten involved earlier. So now this project that we're going to talk about, Bitcoin Vault. Bitcoin Vault, just a brief background. Bitcoin Vault, I think it was actually called Bitcoin Royale or something like that. A company called Minebest, and you can look them up. They are one of the top Bitcoin miners in the world. They've got offices in Warsaw, Poland. So their researchers actually came across a white paper for this Bitcoin. Um, it's a different version to the Bitcoin that you know, in the sense that this one, in this white paper, had two private keys. It was solving one of the major issues when it comes to Bitcoin right now in our days. You would know that over the last 10 years, theft that has occurred with Bitcoin, people's accounts being hacked, exchanges being hacked, and so forth, it is now sitting at over 4 billion US dollars. So that is huge. And as a result, it's actually giving the whole cryptocurrency, space a bad name, because those that are hating on cryptocurrencies are actually wanting to use that against Bitcoin. So this cryptocurrency, this new Bitcoin Vault, is actually bringing a very, very tangible solution to that problem. And so my one person might ask, so if that is the case, why didn't they maybe create a fork just like Bitcoin Cash, like Bitcoin Gold, and all these other forks? The the reason is because there's actually two main problems that Bitcoin Vault is trying to solve. One of them is the issue of distribution. For those of you who don't know right now, that simply means that there is actually 61% of the Bitcoins in circulation today are actually owned by 0.06% of the wallets around. I know that's shocking, right? 61% of the Bitcoins in circulation today are owned by 0.06% of the core of the wallets right now. That is a very, very disproportionate number of Bitcoins to a few wallets, or few individuals or corporations for that matter. So that's one. There's so many different reasons why that is undesirable, which I don't want to get into now. I'll get into in a later video. So that's one issue, unequal distribution. And the second issue is, of course, the issue of theft that we've talking about, the issue of criminality and theft, of people's monies. So now those two issues, Bitcoin Vault is actually solving decisively. So instead of them creating a fork, they actually created this coin from scratch. Of course, yes, it's based on the very same source code that Bitcoin is. It's using the same algorithm that Bitcoin is using. It's using the same ASIC machines to actually mine this coin. So the supply is also the same. There's only going to be 21 million of these coins, and in actual fact, over the next 4.5 years, this coin will have what is called expedited blocks. and meaning that the block rewards are going to be much higher. You know, right now for one Bitcoin, I mean, for one block of Bitcoin, there's actually 12.5 new Bitcoins. Whereas with this Bitcoin Vault right now, for the next 6 months, it's actually 175 coins per block. It will keep on reducing every 6 months up until it catches up with the supply of Bitcoin. And as soon as it begins to catch up with the supply of Bitcoin, going forward, it's actually going to be the same. It's gonna if Bitcoin is giving out 6.25 Bitcoins a block, it's gonna do exactly the same all the way to the year 2140. You know, so it's gonna match Bitcoin. So that is actually quite exciting. So now I heard about this coin through a company that I'm involved in, that I've partnered with, called Mining City. Now you would know that Mining City is actually a sister company of MineBest. I don't want to get into the relationship right now. I think we've dealt with it, in a previous video. So now Mining City is a new kid on the block, mining Bitcoins. Of course, the mining service itself is actually provided by MineBest, so which is, they're the best in the world. Actually been voted as the top 10 in the world. So now Mining City actually offered mining packages where the same way I can buy a package for $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,500 for Bitcoin, and then they mine those Bitcoins on my behalf and actually get paid into my wallet every single day. Now I can do the same, with Bitcoin Vault. So now what I want us to have a look at right now is I want us to have a look at the current price of this coin. I want us to have a look at what have I generated, through the mining of this coin with Mining City. We started mining this coin on the 16th of December, and surprisingly, it's actually listed on one exchange right now. As you would know that with Bitcoin, it went over a year. It was not on any exchange, Right now, it was only a matter of 5 days, and this coin was on the first exchange. Of course, they're promising that next year they're going to roll out to all the major exchanges around the world, as this is planned to be a very, very big project. So let's have a look and see what have I gotten so far as I share my screen. All right, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into, I've got a couple of accounts with Mining City. I'm going to get into one of my accounts that has a standard plan, because some of those accounts actually have the gold plan, which is the bigger mining plan, which actually pays the most. So let's choose this one. All right, and we are in. For those of you who are interested, Mining City is actually going to be rolling out as well Bitcoin debit cards, but that's just a by the way. Also, MineBest is actually creating a blockchain phone that has got screen on both sides. So a lot of things are happening within Mining City. Maybe I will do a video to actually explain all of that. And one other thing that Mining City has done is that those who actually bought a gold plan actually had an airdrop of 10 Bitcoin vaults. So that's also, something which is good that they have done. So I want us to have a look at the Bitcoin Vault wallet and see what it has generated. All right, so like I said, we started mining on the, as you can see, the 16th of December. You can see the mining earnings itself are actually a bit erratic. And you can see on the 16th of December, I mined 1.8, and then it was 2.0, and then it was 0.9, and then it was 0.6, and then it was 1, and then 1.3. So you can see it's actually quite erratic. And there's a reason for that. The reason is because there's a lot of other people who are also mining this coin. And for some reason, they are going to and fro. It's easy to understand because these guys who are mining this coin are also mining the other coins, like maybe your Bitcoin or your Bitcoin Vault, or maybe your Bitcoin Cash. because all of them are using the same machines to mine. And of course, those miners, they actually go for the most profitable coin for the day. So now, so over the last, it was the 26th. So, I have generated over 10 Bitcoin vaults, over 10 Bitcoin vaults. Now, the mining contract itself is actually 1,400 days. It's using the latest equipment to mine. So maybe let's have a look at that. So you can see in this account, I've got the account for Bitcoin Vault, and I've also got one for Bitcoin. So you can see when it started mining. Okay, this was the date it was bought. It started mining on the 16th of December. You can see we're using the WhatsMiner M21S, which is the latest machine. You can see the power consumption there and the cost thereof. So yeah, that's the plan. And then let's quickly check. It's actually 10 coins, and it's gonna mine for 1,400 days. It's gonna mine for 1,400 days. Right, so far it's less than 20 days. So that's 10 coins. Let's look at the value of this coin right now. It is trading on only one exchange. Of course, it will then start to list sometime next year on other exchanges as well. So that's also going to be exciting to see. So it would be exciting to see how much is the price right now. All right, so here we go. So the price right now for Bitcoin Vault, as you can see, the trading pair they've got here is Bitcoin Vault and Bitcoin. So you can see it's $8.64. That's the current trading price. So the highest it has seen today, it was actually $9.90. All right. So now let's just have a look quickly. So if I've mined 10 point, I think it was 10 point, let's say 10.2, multiply by 8. If I wanted to sell those coins right now, multiply by 864, that will mean I have made $88 out of my $500. So from where I'm sitting, that's actually pretty impressive. Bearing in mind that this is only getting started, as more and more people actually know about this coin, there's very few people know about this coin. I believe that the demand is actually going to grow because it's actually serving, a very, very good purpose in terms of, solving one of the major issues within the cryptocurrency community, and that is the issue of theft, the issue of security. So as far as I'm concerned, it's all thumbs up for me. I'm very excited about this coin. I'm actually going to be buying more mining plans, and to help even Mining City to increase their hash rate. So guys, that's it for me. I'm very excited about this coin. I think the future is very, very bright. So if you missed out on Bitcoin and you thought that you were late, this is a project you might want to consider. Remember, this was not a pre-mine. It's not an ICO. It's a real coin, just like Bitcoin, and it's not a fork, So there is a fair chance for a very, very much wider distribution. So if you wanted to have a look at this coin, by all means, comment below. Don't forget to hit subscribe on our channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos about this coin and about MineBest, about Mining City, just to educate the public out there in terms of what is happening within the cryptocurrency community. So hit subscribe on our channel. And also, if you've got any comments, any questions, please comment below, and then we'll tackle all of those. For now, ciao, ciao. Stay blessed.